Alright, so now I'm going to continue more with Khvarena of Good and Evil. This part is going to be called As the Khvarena Lights Show. So let's head over to the area.
Keep up.
Okay. Well now, if it isn't Sharash and her Yasnapati. You sure did come back quickly, and while this might sound rude, you have exceeded my expectations. Hm. Whether it be foolish Mihir or ignorant Rashnu, I have personally saved them and brought them back to our sea of flowers. You will see me in a different light now, I trust, Elder. Paimon thinks it's more accurate to say that we saved them together. Traveler put in tons of work, too. You speak too much. I was planning to elevate you, too, to the position of my Yasnapati, but if you will be so petty, pale floater, it seems I must reconsider my decision. What? Actually, never mind. Who wants to be your Yashnapati anyways? Now, it may seem strange to say so, but I believe myself and my Yashnapati to be of the same root and stem, indivisible. And just as the hero of legend should have many helpers, my Yashpanati's work shall also count for my glory. It also goes without saying that a pari who shall do such a supreme deed as I will not peddle in the foolishness that is stealing another's credit. Therefore, Yashnapati mine, feel free to add your deeds to the hymn, for thus shall my great deeds seem all the greater for it. We're taking this a bit far, I think. That's right. We're quite used to you talking like this, Sharash, but Zervan's right over there looking at us like we are a bunch of idiots. Ahem. Then let us not speak of things unrelated, just as we agreed before. Elder, you can give me the twin horn chaplet now, yes? Well, I did, but I can't give you the chaplet. What? Wait, are you going back on your word? Now, the chaplet is a symbol of Khvarena's recognition. How could it be given away based on private whims? This accounts for most of Khvarena created by the transformed divine bird. Only we Peri have been blessed with intelligence. It is thus that we are able to communicate with the remaining consciousness within the mother tree and guide the power of Khvarena. But not all Peri may possess such authority. Only the Bloom Guards, those who prove worthy successors to the Vine Bird's aspirations and have the courage to see that wish through, may gain the chaplet, the crown that contains wisdom. Come then, pray along with me to the invincible Khvarena. I can't say this word so much. If you have been acknowledged, then our God will grant you the chaplet herself. Zervan recites the words of an ancient hymn, and Shrosh joins her. It is as if 1,000 birds sing out at once, and as if 100 flowers respond. Let's get that achievement. Oh, so the chaplet just grows on out of your head? Well, this didn't go as we thought, but guess you've got your twin horn chaplet now, Sharash. You look much more reliable than before. Ha, of course, I am the destined Bloom Guard, after all. Now, I need only offer myself as a sacrifice to extinguish the sign of a pasha. And there you go, ruining our impression of you right away. But since you've got the chaplet, Shrosh, now we can go find that great song of Khvarena thing, right? Paimon remembers Nashjun saying that we'll need to collect enough of those great songs if we want to perform that rite of his, and then we can pass through the darkness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not? That is the rite of Chinvat. Now, is this Nashjuna you speak of from the Order of Skeptics? To think that any human remembers that rite. I thought that it had been lost. I did once travel alongside human heroes to cross the darkness through the rite and cleanse the impurities tainting the mother tree. Hey, looks like he wasn't mistaken, then. But when that happened, I was the one who personally used the Khvarena to repair the seal that held the darkness at bay. Later, I was the one who fused the strongest Khvarena collected there into 5 great songs, which I used to purify the land. The skeptics should not have knowledge of the great songs' existence if they rely merely on their traditional records. Maybe Nasjuna's just that interested in researching documents? Maybe there are some documents he found elsewhere that you don't know about, Zervan. That would make him all the more suspicious. As I understand it, there are indeed others who would be interested in great songs. All the same, with you there, I believe such small matters should be no obstacle. In any case, Sharash has only just obtained the chaplet and cannot collect enough Khvarena. If we wish to conduct the rite of Shinvat now, we will need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I first scattered the monsters that had invaded our sea of flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. Only one was hidden by me within the waters of the Sunyata Lake here, kept away for a future time of need. Now that Sharash has obtained the authority to touch the great songs, you can first go to obtain this one. As for the rest, you shall have to seek them out yourself. Safeguard them well. Do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people. I would also ask you to take care of Sharash for me. Though she may have obtained the acknowledgement of Khvarena, I fear that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites for becoming a Bloom Guard. So, that's a long ways. And there's no easy warp.
Keep up.
That looks kind of like a Sealy. Blah! Something weird came out from the lake. Is that a great song of Khvarena? Khvarena? You know, it looks kind of cute actually. It's a lot bigger than all the Khvarena we've seen previously. Maybe we can call it Great Khvarena for short. Paimon didn't think something this cute would be this good at cleansing the impurities. We've got another powerful cutie on our side here, don't we? Pleasing to the ear, those words are not, but I shall take it that you praise my majesty nonetheless. The great songs of Kavra are the Caravana. Khvarena, I forget it, are the physical manifestations of Khvarena's might, collected and fused by the first Peri within the flowery sea used to cleanse the land of impurity. The power of Khvarena creates a barrier in its area. Only a Peri with the twin-headed chaplet can touch them. Sharash with the chaplet may use her power to collect them.
The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Well, that's one great Khvarena down. Now next we just... Huh? Wait a moment. We don't know where the rest are, do we? No need to fret. I've already commanded Nashara regarding this matter. He already knows where the other 4 may be found. We need only have him guide us. Well, do you doubt my judgment? Well, Paimon just thinks that Nashiana's documents aren't all that reliable. This is different from the matters of the drum. The locations of the great songs of Khvarena are not found by consolation of the skeptic's traditions, but through Nashana's painstaking studies. Apart from the ones locked within the ruins, I have personally checked the rest. There will be no errors. Be assured, Pale Floater, I am the Dustin Bloomguard now. Would I make such mistakes? All right, then. Paimon's not very assured, mind you, but we can always go ask Najona first and stuff. Didn't he say he'd meet us at the camp? Such considerations are unnecessary. Yours is to simply follow me and record mine accomplishments. All the way back here.
It's so hot. Even a mist flower would melt in this heat. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't. But you get what I mean.
Lady Sharash, your present form is most outstanding indeed. Gazing upon your mighty form, I know in my heart that you must have been crowned the Bloomguard of the Perry, acknowledged by all. Startle not, human. This was my calling from the beginning. Of course, of course. Such majesty is only to be expected of the honored envoy, one who shall obtain the great songs of Khvarena and extinguish the sign of Pasha. Indeed, your words are most suited to be inscribed in the hymns that shall be written in mine honor. Najena is still his usual self. Paimon's not sure how to feel about this. Ah yes, Yashnapati, Paimon, you too deserve thanks in this matter. Though your endeavors are not but the afterglow of the envoy's mighty work, your labor in Lady Sharash's successful obtaining of her crown shall not be void. That's not how it went, buddy, but we'll just take this as your way of saying thanks. Our mission is now to search for the great songs of Khvarena, and the long-awaited rite may then be performed. Speaking of the great songs, they are inextricably linked to the destiny of us skeptics. Hang on, Zervan said that... That's right, didn't Zervan say that you guys shouldn't know about the great songs' existence? Yes, it is indeed true that the ancient rites have stopped being passed down through our order. If I had relied solely on our traditions, I suspect that even the rite of Chimvat might still be shrouded in mystery. But I gained access to a large batch of long-lost documents from a very learned scholar. That was where I learned about the great songs. Those documents record a great number of things that the traditional hymns of our order have never written of. That also inspired in me the desire to reform our order. That doesn't really help, you know. Your traditions are already pretty suspect. How are we supposed to trust these documents, then? They might have come out of nowhere for all we know. Enough. These sideshows are not fit to be read into my songs. If you so wish to tell truth from falsehood, then let us go see for ourselves rather than quabble here. Why, if I do not offer myself up as a sacrifice to save this land soon, those who come after may read these texts and suspect that I was a spirit of laxity. No, how could that be? I do not believe any would hold such a contemptuous thought. Paimon thinks that you just want to hurry and collect those great Khvarena, Sarash. Wait, since when did Paimon become your translator? To think that you, Pale Floater, should understand my thoughts best. Since it is your command, great envoy, allow me to lead the way. It seems that you have obtained one of the great songs. It is just as well, then, that I have discovered the locations of the remaining 4. Although I have not been to those underground ruins myself, I am familiar with them as I am with this camp. That seems like an overstatement, but alright. Well, the great songs are items that I do desire to win, especially after all that effort. Well, let's not speak of unrelated matters. Come with me, everyone. How come I get the feeling he was working with the Fatui? Oh, so these are 4 different parts. What time is it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record these 4 parts separately. So I'll end the recording here for now for this quest line, and I'll see you guys later.